Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to. I'm sorry, the voices that you were doing earlier with us messing with the mic was phenomenal. Welcome to Unguided Punks right now. I am your host, Dominic, and I also have my co-host with me,
Cameron.
And today, for our first episode of the podcast, we have a very good friend of ours, someone who I consider family to me, and one of my very, very, very best friends, Rob.
Hey guys, how's it going? Love you too, man.
So let's talk about, let's give you a quick idea of what this podcast will be. It will be me and Cam every week, joined by a new guest. We'll be talking about sports, movies, TV shows, but pretty much anything.
Yeah.
And today we're going to start off the debate topic with the WWE. All three of us in this room are
Huge WWE fans.
avid WWE fans. I think Rob has been following it the longest of all of us.
So. I started in 2007?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would know,
Yeah.
So 2007, 2011.
Around 2010.
2010. Okay, so I guess that would make sense since I'm the younger
Yeah.
one in this room. I would start with the youngest
You guys
year.
are making me feel old. Damn.
So let's talk about Monday Night Raw, and definitely one of the better episodes of Monday Night Raw that we've seen. Rob, just tell me some of the thoughts that you saw when you were watching Raw.
I mean, I've had issues with Raw for the whole year now, I'll be honest. I mean, I think it's just a WWE product in general. Since the Netflix era, they've been promoting a lot of stuff, but they haven't been delivering, or at least under-delivering what we expected was going to happen. But this episode in particular, I think it was good. Some storylines developing. Io and Asuka are having quite possibly the best feud right now in WWE, which is saying something considering they have some pretty big feuds going on.
Yeah.
Rhea is in the background of this, which I was hoping was going to happen. She's not the focal point, which is interesting. Kyrie is becoming a fan favorite very quickly. She is great. And then what else? We have Punk and Cody. Punk and Cody.
No, Punk
And LA Knight,
Yeah, Punk and LA Knight, Jay. That can be an interesting rivalry. I don't know what you guys feel about it, but I've been saying that it has to happen quick if they're going to do a Jay heel turn.
Yeah.
I'm giving it until Survivor Series because that's the boiling point for me.
Yeah.
Anything after that, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, waiting for a heel turn, it's just going to drag out the storylines I am not a fan of.
Well, we know they are notorious for dragging out
That's
storylines.
Yes.
the issue, so that's why I'm scared.
What I really liked from Monday was the whole Punk Jay promo where he's like, "You're not Jey Uso, you're like your little Roman."
Yeah.
And when he said that, I mean, he's not wrong. You're seeing a different version of Jey Uso. You're seeing someone who's, taking the Yeet personality and then also combining it with how you can see Roman. And I feel like you definitely started seeing more of this earlier on in the year, like a couple months earlier, when Jimmy basically said, you're becoming like Roman, so you gotta snap out of it. And you also saw that too with the whole Crash Out Jay, and another big tease that could be seeing Jay and Cody clash for the title.
Ooh. It could be interesting. Don't get me wrong. They're friends. They've been developing this kind of like love-hate relationship with Roman for the past year and a half.
They were tag team partners as
They're
well.
tag team partners at some
partnership.
point, yeah. So it could be an interesting dynamic. We'll see where it has to go with this, but I'm excited.
Damn, any thoughts with Raw?
Besides Kairi Sane, that was absolutely amazing. The bump she took with, the bump Io took with Kairi Sane, that was amazing. And I was nervous about it at first, but like you guys both said, they're used to taking this in Japan.
Oh
So-
yeah, the Japanese wrestlers eat those for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yes, you keep saying that, and I love that quote.
That is.
Breakfast.
I want to get that on a shirt now.
Yeah.
Japanese wrestlers
Eat that for
for breakfast.
No, but that was perfect. That was really great. And like you said with Rhea, I love that she's not in the forefront of this because from my debate that I had for our class, I was saying that Judgment Day needs to basically get dismembered because it's repetitive. It's been going on for far too long. It's way past due. And every time that Rhea is involved in a storyline, Judgment Day somehow gets involved, talking about family and stuff like this. And family was mentioned in this, but she's not the main focal point of this.
And
that's
she's
what
not
I
even in
enjoy.
Judgment Day no more.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's doing her own thing, which is interesting to see. Cause
Yes.
I think one of our biggest critiques on Rhea for the past couple of years was what can she do outside of the title picture? And
Yes.
I think she's delivering right now. She's showing that she has range.
It took time.
It took time, but she's here.
And that's another good point to bring up with Charlotte. You're not seeing Charlotte in the title picture. Let's switch over to SmackDown for a small second. Charlotte's not in the main title picture. Like, yeah, she won the Royal Rumble and she challenged Tiffany, but she lost against Tiffany, and now you're seeing her deliver in the women's tag team division, which,
I really
again,
enjoy this.
shout out to Chris. He is right that the women's tag division is dying, and it sucks to say because you don't have Kaden and Katana no more.
Which is very shocking to me that you would let them go, considering you have the tag title and they're the only legitimate tag team
Exactly.
in the women's division. So
It's just, like, I love SmackDown, but it just sucks that between Raw and SmackDown gets the worst end of the stick. And I don't want to sit here and say that Raw and SmackDown are like 2018, 2019 WWE, because it's nowhere near that
Those are
at all.
dark times.
There are enjoyable moments you do see now, but at the same time it does become repetitive. So the good thing to bring up is the whole how WWE is changing the SmackDown regime.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Road Dogg is probably going to stay.
He's gonna stay, but apparently they're gonna bring in like a bunch of different writers to kind of like take away a lot of his power.
Yes.
Which I think has been one of the issues with SmackDown recently.
I love that they're noticing that the creativity is dying in a sort of sense. So this is really good.
A couple months late, but
I
at least
would like
it's
to
happening
see.
now.
As long as it's finally happening.
Yeah.
I would like to see Abyss and Drake London kind of come from Raw and
that
kind of
would be
do
interesting.
some more stuff here because, and also another thing too that I think SmackDown really suffers is you're really not focusing a lot on your tag team division like they were. Because you remember early, and I will still say that SmackDown has the best tag team division currently in professional wrestling.
Yeah.
You have guys such as Motor City Machine Guns, DIY, the Wyatts, Street Profits,
They have so much opportunities to utilize them.
Fraxium.
I
And
forgot they got Fraxium.
That's insane, but Fraxman is on your roster. You're not doing anything with them? Like, come on.
And it sucks that they're not doing anything with these teams because these teams are, and I will forever say, these teams are just phenomenal tag teams. These guys can come out, they can show out, they can perform. And it just, can I curse?
Go ahead. It's unfiltered. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's unfiltered, right?
Wait, unless you want me to censor it.
No, it's
Okay,
okay.
no, that's right.
It's fucking insane to me that you are not doing anything with the tag team division. It's the same thing with the women's tag team division.
Yes.
But let's switch over back to Raw because now I want to talk about two other factors real quick that involve, and both of them do involve Judgment Day. So I'll start with the first one that is, of course, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee and Penta teamed up to take on the Judgment Day, and then next week we'll also... The smooth operator. And then next week, of course, we will be seeing Penta and Dom again for the Intercontinental Championship. I love Dom, but I also really do love Penta. So
I would love to see him drop it to Penta.
I would love to see him drop it.
I don't think he's going to drop it at Penta.
Not yet.
Because he has this feud with Rusev as well, right?
Yes.
So
but I don't think Rusev. I don't think he'll drop it at Rusev.
Rusev is
either.
going to intervene.
Yeah, Rusev intervention. Penta wins by either
Triple
DQ
threat?
or
At Survivors, at either Survivor Series or I'm forgetting Saturday Night's main event in November.
Last time.
No,
No,
that's
no,
that's December.
That's
Right.
December.
That's a perfect opportunity to do that triple threat.
Oh,
Yeah, it actually is, yeah. And do I trust Triple H though? No. Triple H, no.
But of course, AJ also did cut the whole John Cena, AJ Styles promo,
Yep.
which we'll get to Crown Jewel in a little while. But that was just great because it's not like, me and Cena, we don't need no rivalry, we don't need anything. You just need us to go into the ring and work magic. And he's not wrong. I feel like the Styles and Cena rivalries, arguably one of the best, if not, some people could argue the best of the 2010s. And there, you have just a phenomenal trilogy of matches spanning from Money in the Bank to SummerSlam and then finally to the Rumble where Cena gets his 16th world title. So, I mean...
It's just crazy to me that... I'm going to compare this to AEW a bit and say... I'm sorry, no. Like, if anyone follows AEW and they're seeing...
I feel like I've been stabbed in the heart.
The recent Samoa Joe versus Hangman Page kind of rivalry, they built this off of nothing. Or at least the way it's not like a 6-month setup to come to this. It just happened one night. Hangman Page goes to hand him the title, he drops it, Samoa Joe gets pissed, and they have their match. They're gonna have their match at the next event. And I'm like, they went into this backstage, did a promo, and they delivered. They hyped me up for the match in one promo.
Right.
And it's like, this is what WWE's missing, and they did well with AJ and John Cena, but I think that's them taking control of the situation. They didn't have 6 months build-up. They didn't have this or that, altercations and whatnot. No. We know who we are. We're going to get in the ring. We're going to have a great match. End of story.
Yes.
End of story. That's what you need.
I think that was, Rob, I think you put that perfectly. I feel like that's really the best way to put it. Cam, what is your input with the whole, this whole situation?
With all of this, I don't know. I really like that point with Samoa Joe, because I was actually a little off topic. I was watching Instagram reel earlier today, and it was talking about Samoa Joe, and I was like, I really forgot how dirty that man was, how good he was.
Joe's a dog.
Ring of Honor,
TNA.
TNA.
He's not a nobody. Samoa Joe's
Yeah,
like one
no,
of
of
the
course.
It just sucks that when he was in WWE, you had him just go on a monstrous run in NXT and then have him go to the main roster and do nothing.
And he had the opportunity. The whole thing with Brock Lesnar, that could have been something.
He should have won that title.
He should have won that title.
I think what they should have done is they should have had Samoa Joe win the 2018 Money in the Bank and then cash in on AJ. And don't do the whole Joe chasing AJ, but have it the other way around.
Yes.
Have AJ, and I'm pulling this from one of my favorite YouTubers, which I 100% agree with him. Wrestling Gifts on YouTube. Shout out Wrestling Gifts. And I agree with that point, that Joe would have been the perfect choice in 2018. You could have elevated him to actually be the dog that he was on NXT, the dog that he was in Ring of Honor and in TNA, and have a whole, instead of Samoa Joe chasing for the title, have AJ chase for the title instead. And that would have just thrown such a curveball into plans. But, of course, Vince he wanted Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a topic for another day where...
Ooh, speaking of Braun Strowman, actually, he went in the back and forth with Paul Heyman on...
I saw
that, yes.
So that was very interesting. And talking about... Braun Strowman was talking about how he was the first one to put Roman on a stretcher. And then Paul Heyman responded, I think, last night or something like that, talking about how, yeah, I did, but no one really cares about you. Yeah. No one focuses on you. You're irrelevant. And that was dirty. Braun Strowman got his own TV show coming up right now, right?
Yeah. He's like a food, he's like
a food critic. He's gonna be a whole food critic.
Oh, God.
Honestly, I love that for him. You saw his Waffle House. You know his Waffle House order, so it's like...
He starts up, he goes in, and is like, I want everything on the menu. Yeah. And then he eats it all within an hour.
Oh, God.
I will say, though...
Yeah.
I will say I am still very upset that they did release Braun, because Braun's one of my favorite.
100%.
I think his leg issues were very problematic.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he put some guys over, Jacob and whatnot, and he did his job. He left.
Yeah.
I think he's happy as well. So
I feel like I really do feel like Braun should come back. I would love to see a surprise return from him in the Rumble next year. I think because I feel like Braun is one of those guys where. He's like, you don't need a big rivalry with him if you want someone.
He's always going to be over.
Yeah.
Exactly. But let's go into the next Raw segment that I wanted to talk about, but involving the Judgment Day, the tag division of Raw.
Brother.
I just saw a stat, 100 days past just one.
Yes.
Yeah. One title defense, 100 days.
Was it one title? I thought it was two.
One title defense.
One.
It's just, I don't...
You can say it's embarrassing.
No, it is embarrassing.
You have a tag division with, comparing SmackDown tag division, you have Fraxium.
Yep.
You have the Wyatts. The
Wyatts are quote unquote actually doing something.
No, they are doing something.
Yes.
And that's what I like about it. They are actually doing something. You have, the Wyatts and DIY and Motor City Machine Guns, the Profits, Fraxium, Pretty Deadly. There's definitely a team I'm missing in there. If you want to take into consideration the Tongans.
Yeah, I mean, they disappeared for like...
Where have they been?
They're just disappeared.
I mean, with Solo losing the title, you just cut them off of TV, which is a bit weird to me, but whatever.
And then you look at Raw. And Raw, you have Judgment Day, which is great. Finn and JD. JD, great wrestler. Finn, I've praised about Finn. Then you have New Day, arguably one of the greatest tag teams, doing nothing. You have a bullshit, story going on.
I don't like
it. Turn was so...
wasted.
They could have made that turn way better than what it was, and it just...
It should have been the best heel turn of the year.
It should have. It should have been the best.
Waiting on Big E.
It's dumb. Then you should have not done it.
It shouldn't have happened in the first place.
It just... And it's like the New Day hasn't... you had the one... You guys won the title, but that match was just such of a bathroom break type of match.
It actually was.
And it sucks, because it's the New Day as a heel. It's something, again... just like the Cena heel turn, something that has never been seen. And then you take, you have the Creed brothers. You have Who else is in?
Wow.
Who else did you have in
Did you
this?
say Viking Raiders?
Viking
Yes.
Raiders, LWO. You have so many other options, but again, you're comparing the both divisions. I really would like to see, I personally do think at WrestleMania 42, which I think is a whole separate episode of predicting that, I think they should do the Lucha Bros versus Judgment Day and have the Lucha Bros win.
Is Judgment Day gonna hold that title until WrestleMania? Please no.
I'm praying.
I'm praying not.
With at least
but-
more title defenses, but we know that's not going to happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Just
then
drop it already.
And then you do the Wyatts holding it till Mania. I think the Wyatts can hold it till Mania 100%. Because then you also build in a family aspect. That's when you get Jay and Jimmy teaming.
To take it down?
To take it down.
But are we
But-
building towards that Jay heel turn?
That's what I was about to
They're
say.
gonna have their rematch at
It
WrestleMania
depends.
42.
Or
Depends.
let that happen, the whole Wyatt Six, the Usos, and then midway through it, or actually as the whole promo's going along with it, the Wyatts get into Jay's head. They help Roman get into Jay's head, and he finally takes that heel turn against Jimmy.
Or, and it's a very long stretch. I know Triple H, you wouldn't do this. You could take a whole Dean approach where they had Dean and Seth win the titles and then just have Dean turn and then had Dean turn on Seth. You do that
It
with
can
Jay.
actually be interesting.
That'd be, and definitely make it better than that whole Dean and Seth story, that line.
Because the idea is having Jay being separate from Jimmy, and if he goes back to the tag division after winning the IC title, the World
He's not
Heavyweight
satisfied.
title, he's not satisfied. Why am I back with my brother when I'm supposed to be this big star?
Exactly.
Roman's still talking to him the whole way through.
Yeah.
Exactly. And okay, that's
I
actually
like that.
good.
I like that,
Yeah, that's
actually.
good, yeah.
I mean, listen, and it's just, I really want to see the Raw tag division just be better, but it's just they're not being utilized to their potential. Hell, you could see fucking Bravo and Rayo take the titles off of fucking the Judgment Day for all I care.
Right.
I just need those titles to feel relevant. Because we're back to the early 2010s where the title just doesn't mean anything, and what's the point then, you know?
Yeah,
It's
fucking
stagnant.
Miz and John holding it for like what, like 10 minutes?
Oh, brother.
Oh my gosh.
What times we were in?
The
What
2010s and like
2010, 2011, 2012, the thing. Okay, I will say one thing. We talk so much shit about that era, and all respect because it is. There's a lot of bad from that era,
But
but there's so much good and so
See,
much.
there are
good
And
moments.
there's so much nostalgia I think that all of us get from that era since we were all kids. We were all growing up during that point in time watching.
Definitely.
So it was definitely something that.
Alberto Del Rio. I said that. I knew you hate him. I know you hate
I
him.
don't want my blood pressure to go up. I really don't want my. Okay, it's not like I hate him because I don't hate him.
You
I
hate
just,
him as a person.
He's a terrible
he's
person.
a terrible person. He's a terrible person.
Yeah.
Let's go over to the next night. Of course, we saw NXT and TNA hold their invasion show, and yes, it's
Sorry, it's called Showdown. We can't say that.
I'm sorry. Listen, like it sucks that they had to change the name because like Showdown's still a fine name, but
Invasion was so much better.
Was so much better, and
Because
again,
that's what it was. It's an invasion.
and again a callback to back in the day with WWF, WCW,
Yes.
and ECW. So, you know what? It just I can't even just fathom how just phenomenal that night was. The only slight problem I had that I
It
think
should have been a PLE.
Should have been a PLE?
should have been a PLE. Rob, just give me your thoughts on Invasion Showdown, whatever you want. to call
Yeah,
it.
I talked about it really yesterday.
On the radio show.
Under 5
Radio
minutes,
show.
yeah, on the radio show. You can tell by the end they're running out of time.
Yeah.
They were running out of time, so they were just rushing through it. Miles Bourne, I feel so bad for
I
him.
feel so bad for Miles.
Because it's like in the first 2-3 minutes, he's already gone. Dom's dead right now.
Dying.
Well, at least he felt better because he has Stephanie McQuarrie to go home to.
Apparently she's been sick.
Mmm.
She's not sick. She wasn't sick. She was not sick. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If
guys.
you know, you know.
After that, Javon had a great showing, but it was like a very short showing as well.
Yes.
It's annoying.
At least it was cool to see Leon and Javon go.
Yeah,
go at it.
Yes.
once they're gonna get their match, or at least they team up, I think it's gonna
match-
be the greatest tag team
That
of
match
this new generation.
at Bound for Glory between Javon and Leon,
Yes.
that's going to fucking break records.
Oh, yeah.
And I will 100%
I'm
say
rooting
that.
for the British guy.
Okay, hear me out though. Leon has an underrated theme.
It's actually goated, bro. I love
He is a very
I
underrated
haven't fully
theme.
heard it.
His theme's really underrated. I really like Leon Slater's theme.
I like his outfit though.
Yeah, his outfit's
Yeah.
on fire.
I think I saw this on Twitter, but a guy said that Javon is going to be one little kid's favorite wrestler.
Yeah.
And it's like us when we were growing up with the Rey Mysterios,
Yep.
to an extent the Sin Caras and everything, like those
I
bands.
miss Sin Cara.
I miss him so much.
Yeah.
Botchkara?
No,
Stop it, stop it.
Botchkara? No,
Don't ruin my image on
I
it.
miss Sin Cara too, because Sin Cara, I remember when Sin Cara debuted when I was a kid.
Yes.
I remember watching that live, I was like, holy shit,
He
that's
was
fucking
cool.
awesome.
He was
Yeah.
really cool.
And the Azul mask, and then he
Yep.
used to change to like the white or the red.
And then the
love
Sin
that.
Cara versus Sin Cara match.
that was cool.
That was really
Listen,
cool.
it was a stupid idea, but it was a
It was
fire
fun.
idea.
It was fun.
It was a
It was
fire idea. Though.
And
I'm
then he
not
had
gonna
his tag team with Kalisto, which was fun.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It's a shame
Oh
they
my
never
gosh,
won the titles.
actually, yeah.
I totally forgot about his
That was cool. That was a cool period. in time.
And also, he had the tag. He also tagged with Ray one time too.
yeah,
Yes.
for a bit.
That was fun. Yeah.
I mean, they were trying to push him, I feel like, but
It
the
never
mask-
fully worked out.
I think it was the mask, because if
He
you
also
see him
didn't
nowadays, he didn't talk. The mask, apparently he couldn't see out of it, so that's why he was botching a lot.
That makes sense.
What?
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Because
I
it was
think.
literally covering his eyes and everything. Was just, it was really cool to look at.
Yes.
But for him, I think it was a nightmare.
So why did he never fix it?
Vince didn't want it, I think.
Again, this is another one of the psychotic old man's
Yeah.
decisions.
So, but you see him now with his mask is like open and everything.
Oh,
you see his
yes.
eyes, like, and he's
Where is he
performing.
now?
I think he's in Mexico still, but he does go to AEW every now and then.
Oh.
I think he had a match with Will Ospreay recently. Dumb.
Oh god.
The beef between me and Jacksonville, and it's not even because I think Jacksonville's back, 'cause they have so much great talent. It's just the beef between me and.
Let's go Jaguars.
Ooh.
I'm just, my gosh. But let's go back to the
Yeah.
invasion, because I don't want my
let's
blood
not-
pressure to go more up. I
I
haven't eaten anything today.
So what was I saying? Yeah, Javon, incredible.
Yeah.
Trick really dominated the match in terms of
Yeah.
NXT stars. He was in there.
He was the most
longest.
active.
Yeah, and my thing with Trick is he has presence. He's good on the mic.
Yeah.
He's a very copy wrestler in the sense that whoever you put him up against, that's how good he's gonna be.
Yeah.
So if you put him against someone that's not great, he's not gonna be great. But you put him against an Oba, a Javon, and whatnot, he's gonna be incredible.
Yeah.
So, and I think in that match in particular, he was pretty good because he was moving around with these other guys and helped him out a lot.
Yep.
Ricky for his first. We will applaud him for his first performance as a champion. I think he has solidified his position right now.
Oh, 100%.
As the champion,
Yes.
as the face of NXT.
This
And
is the revolution.
This is the revolution, and he did amazing.
It's just the feeling I remember seeing him
Pause.
win. The feeling that I saw, the feeling that I felt when Ricky Saints won. I will say, and I said it on my show, I really, really do wish that he took a Javon method where hit like a couple DDTs, then do a spear, and then
Because
with the Rochambeau.
sell him hard.
Exactly.
Pause. But yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's keep it going, guys.
Let's keep it going. This will be edited in all the reels.
I think the thing with Ricky's win was that the DDT is oversaturated nowadays.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it doesn't feel like a finisher.
Yeah.
But when you think about the match, he took like, Oba took 4 DDTs, 1 to the outside, 1 on the table,
Yep.
and then 2 to end the match.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, that's 4 DDTs, and well.
But then again, a lot of the old moves that were like very super back then
Yeah.
are overused now.
Yeah,
Super
choke slam,
kick.
spear,
Yeah.
super kick. It's a shame, but it's wrestling. That's
Yeah.
how it is.
Adaptation.
What else do we think with the two title defenses? The winner takes all and the.
Hardy Boys, I think we're all happy for it because those are our guys we grew up with.
I will
Yeah.
keep saying this. I'm gonna keep repeating on
Yeah,
saying this.
can't say
It
it.
should have been Bound for Glory first before Invasion, or else it would not have been as predictable.
Yes.
Besides that, amazing match.
Yeah.
Loved it. Few botches here and there, but who
I think
cares?
that's
It's
because
developmental.
Dark State is, they're very green.
They're
still.
green.
Yes.
They're developing. They really are developing.
They're in the developmental stage, so yes, I'm not gonna say
But
anything
they're
bad
going to be a
about it.
presence soon enough.
Yes.
I know they will. They have the talent for it.
They want to be the Shield so bad.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
You're not going to be the Shield. That's not going to happen.
No way
But
they're the Shield,
They
but
can be
they're
their
gonna-
own thing.
Yes.
Shout out to Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali, my guy.
Mustafa Ali just put on a performance. against Ethan Page. And I will say,
Blood, sweat, and tears, man.
blood, sweat, and tears. And this is coming from someone who absolutely adores Ethan Page. I think Ethan Page is the future of the mid-card division.
You said
that, and you said that perfectly, Rob.
Ethan Page is going to be the future of the mid card in the main roster.
He is a superstar of the
And I
mid-card.
think you called him the Miz of the next generation.
Yes.
Which is not a sign of disrespect, by the way.
No.
It's a good thing to say, if anything.
Yeah, like, so I'm.
He's
very
that guy you can love or that guy you can hate.
Yes.
Definitely.
And he's the guy who, like...
But
You're gonna love to hate him.
But
Exactly.
you know he is good at his work.
Oh, 100%. 100%. He really is proving himself to be one of the best wrestlers in WWE, not just in NXT, but in the
WWE.
actual WWE
One of
system.
the best WWE signings in the past decade.
Oh,
Yes.
100%.
He's incredible.
100%. And that's and considering from last year, you had people like Julia and Stephanie Vaquer and
Yes.
Zarya sign.
That's saying a lot.
And it is, yeah. I mean, and then
I'm so happy with him.
And then let's go into the women's match. I mean, the women's match, it was fine. I think we knew. It was a great match. I think we all knew NXT was coming out.
Yeah.
Sol Ruka just keeps putting on these performances, man. And I just have to applaud.
I'm
Sol
loving her
Ruka.
more and more, man.
Just like Ethan Page, I'm calling her the future of the mid card for the women's division.
Yeah.
She's going to hold that title for a long time. She's going to make it relevant. And
I'm hoping she keeps the same persona
To
when
be
she moves
honest-
up to the main
most
roster.
definitely.
Can I be honest with you? I'm going to pull what Chris said. I'm going to pull that I think she's the face of the women's division. I think she
in
could.
NXT right now?
In NXT or in general?
In general.
In general.
I could see her.
He said that yesterday?
Not yesterday. Last week or
Last
2
week.
weeks when we had him on.
Huh.
Honestly, I could see that to have her be like a Tiffany Stratton, Liv Morgan type of situation.
Right.
I could really see her win a Money in the Bank contract and then just go on a run with the women's world or the WWE women's.
I can see that, but I wouldn't call her the face.
I wouldn't call her the face.
She'll be a big presence on screen, but when you got people like Stephanie, Tiffany,
when Julia goes.
Julia, all these girls, she might be a bit overshadowed, but that's depending on how well you're going to present her on screen.
Do it
Right.
100%.
And knowing Triple H, he hasn't been presenting his female wrestlers as good
As good, yeah.
as Rhea Ripley,
Yeah.
which is the only real superstar.
He loves
And
his top
Becky,
girls.
if you want, because it's Becky and Becky.
But Becky's because
It's
she's
Becky.
It's Becky
It's
two
Becky,
belts.
it's Becky. Becky two belts.
She developed from
Before I get to Crown Jewel, I did want to take a moment to mention that I posted this on my story on Instagram, that there are big plans for Lyra next year. Now,
They said the same thing for Finn.
but I think with
They
Lyra,
did say
They said the
that.
same
but
thing
I
for
think
Finn
with
Balor.
I think with Lyra it's different because she's the first women's Intercontinental Champion,
But Finn was the
first Universal Champion.
And it's been a decade since I've seen him hold the world title.
Listen, let's be honest here.
That's so upsetting.
Yeah.
It's insane to me.
What if next year they do that? What if next year you see Finn, hear me out and call me crazy, I don't give a fuck. What if Finn wins the Money in the Bank contract next year?
Finn Balor dropped the pants. Drop the pants. I need to see you.
By the new year, we need to see him strip.
What?
I need to see it, Finn. Give me what I want.
I want him to go into the middle of the ring by the new year, take those pants off in live television.
Do it, Finn. You know you want to do it.
You know you want to do it. You know you like it too.
Oh, what the fuck? That's definitely getting cut in the fucking reels.
No, we
But this is gonna be a blooper 100%. Oh my gosh. Oh shit. But let's switch over to Crown Jewel. So Saturday we have Crown Jewel in Perth, Australia. We have 5 matches. Cam, what are your thoughts on the matches that we have right now?
I don't even remember the full matches.
All right, let me try to pull it up.
So
I'm sorry.
it's Rob. I'm gonna save you the time because I have it memorized in my head.
Oh, okay.
So I got you
Alright.
100%.
Go.
So it's I'll go match by match. I'll
Yes.
start with Roman Reigns versus
Australian match.
Bronson Reed for an Australian street fight. One of my best friends, Billy, texted me yesterday when he asked me like, "Yo, Dom, what happened on Raw?" I'm like, "Oh, Roman 2 confirmed an Australian street fight." He's like, "What the fuck is an Australian street fight? It's just a regular street fight." Okay, what's a street fight?
How do you not know what a street fight is?
Asshole! We watched fucking Cody Cena together!
Oh my god.
How do you not know what a street fight is?
Alright, so explain to the people, what is an Australian street fight?
It's just a regular street fight, and for those who don't know what a street fight is, just anything goes. You can use weapons, like kendo sticks,
Right.
baseball bats, trash cans. Love the trash can spots by you,
Yes.
Sky.
Shane McMahon.
Games.
Shane
War
McMahon
games.
spots, yeah.
And it's basically anything goes. You can have interference come in by people, like, you know.
So there's no difference.
There's no difference there's no difference from like bloodline rules. Like, you know what I mean? Every street fight is what it sounds like. It's a no holds barred. It's a street fight.
So the only
no
difference is that
disqualification.
one name has Australia in it. And the other one does.
And yeah, because it's just the only difference.
Death match.
Yeah, it's like the only difference they have is a fucking whatchamacallit. It's just the rename. It's because it's in Australia, which
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brandon, you know.
Alright, so who I got for this? Bronson Reed makes the most sense because, like you said, he's undefeated in it. He's been dominating in Australian street fights nonstop before he was even in WWE. So, realistically, I'm going Bronson. But that's my tribal chief. I'm always going to stand by him no matter what.
Rob,
I need Braun to win this. And it's not against Roman, like we just did. We put the finger on
Yes.
it. It's like
that's our guy. That's our guy.
I think...
The first time I ever met you, Rob, you were wearing a Roman shirt.
Yeah, I was wearing a Roman shirt. Levels above.
That's
Levels
my
above.
goat.
Roman doesn't need to win.
No.
He
I
doesn't.
think Bronson needs
If he
more.
gets the win, I'll say. If he gets the win, I'm okay.
I mean, if he gets the win, it makes sense. You know?
Yes.
It's like it's Roman Reigns, so he wins. But if you really want to shock people,
If you really want to
push
have
Braun,
that push for Bronson Reed and give him that
Go
singles
Bronson.
push,
especially that Vision project they have going on right now, like you
Yeah.
have to give these guys these wins.
Yes.
Otherwise, it doesn't work.
So again, same thing. I'm with you guys. I think I do have Roman winning because it's Roman. But if Bronson won, I would not be mad. But on a quick side note before I get back to Crown Jewel, honestly, I would like this match more as and this could be a rematch at WrestleMania for what I'm saying not a rematch at WrestleMania, but I'm saying like the actual tag team match we did get. I think should be the rematch at WrestleMania. I think that Braun and Bronson should win the tag titles, elevate them, and then just do the Usos again at WrestleMania in like a no DQ or whatever, or like a ladder match or whatever.
The Usos win and then Jay turns on Jimmy.
Yes.
It's dragging the
Yes.
storyline a bit.
It is.
I'll be honest, because we're still in October.
Yes.
WrestleMania is in April.
that's way too far.
That is way too far.
I
Unless
like
they
the
want to do it
idea.
at Rumble, which I would be
It would be
okay
better.
with.
It would
be better.
But again, like, I mean, yeah, we'll do it at Rumble, build the rivalry between Jay and Jimmy for
Again.
a couple months, and then have your match at WrestleMania. Because I think the last time they gave him like a month to prepare for this match. And
Not
that's-
even.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
insane.
Not even. Next match we have Rhea Ripley teaming up with
Rhea?
Io Sky. Rhea. It's the same
Rhea,
thing.
Rhea.
Everyone says. A lot of people say Rhea Ripley.
I don't know, man.
It's Rhea. So we have Rhea Ripley teaming with Io Sky taking on Asuka and Kairi, Kabuki Warriors. This is another case of I'm okay who wins the match.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
I love Io. I think Io is phenomenal, and I adore Rhea. I think Rhea is, for me, top 5 best women superstars right
Right.
now. But at the same time, if you want to kind of drag out a story and justify a heel turn,
Yeah.
I think the
Kabuki Warriors.
Kabuki Warriors take it.
Yeah, I think you give it to the Kabuki Warriors.
I like that.
I love Rhea and Io, like two of my favorites right now, but to justify this heel turn, especially if you want to push the storyline with Kairi Sane specifically.
Do we make this a trilogy then?
Oh,
You could.
Interesting.
You could.
Or it can end maybe in a triple threat between
That's
Io,
what I think.
Asuka and Kairi.
That's what I think. I think if they were going to drag the story out, drag it to Mania, and just do the triple threat at Mania between the three.
Again, like it comes back to dragging it into Mania. Mania's like a fall.
It's too far.
away, I know. But you know how Triple H gets those sometimes. That's why
Which is a
I'm
problem.
saying.
I would love to talk about this later once we're done with this.
I would. Yeah, I think that's honestly a good topic for another episode.
Yeah.
Because again, I adore Triple H. That is my GOAT. But at the same time, it's just
This long-term booking stuff has to stop.
some long-term booking needs to get fixed.
Majority of it needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
Because everything is long-term booking now, and it does not work.
It's not entertaining anymore.
Cam, for the tag match, are you also going to say Kabuki words, or are you going to kind of say what I said, where it's like it could be anyone wins?
It could be anyone wins. I'm gonna go with Io though.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Io and Rhea.
Now, Rob, I want to give this next match to you, because it's two of your favorite guys, also two of my favorite guys, and also probably two of Cam's favorite guys. We have AJ and Cena one last time.
So, in terms of my favorite guys, I grew up watching the Cena era. I grew up watching TNA as well for a bit when I was younger.
Yeah.
And AJ.
Not as bad as Chris.
That's
Chris, man.
Chris is Grams.
I've seen these two develop over like 2 decades now, and it's honestly their final match. I am really excited. I am absolutely excited. I think this might be the match I've been the most hyped for all year, and I was hoping it would come
That's
up.
saying a lot for you as well.
Yeah, that's saying a lot for me. So, the fact that it's happening now out of nowhere because, well, Cena and AJ kind of took it upon themselves to
Yeah.
make this match happen, and it should have happened,
It should have
considering that this is one of his greatest rivals.
Yes.
I'm happy that it's happening.
Yes.
And the winner of this match, I obviously want it to be Cena for the simple fact that he's retiring. But I just know it's going to be a great match. I'm going to be excited. I might cry a bit, I'll be honest, especially because AJ's been teasing a retirement next year, and I'm like, I'm going to lose both my goats in 2 years. It's
I have
like,
a
wow.
sign on that, yeah.
I'm happy for this match to happen.
I just can't believe that. I'll give my thoughts on that, because I actually want to hear Cam's thoughts first.
It's hard. This is hard. Really love John Cena. Grew up with John Cena. I grew up a little bit with TNA, not as much as you, because I know that was on a different level. Willow, the Hardy Boys, Broken, the deletion and everything like that in TNA. I grew up on that. Love that. Delete, obsolete. I love that. And then I watched a little bit of AJ as well. That was amazing times, man. AJ was really the face of TNA.
Especially with Samoa Joe and everything.
Exactly.
One of the greatest matches I will forever say will be the triple threat with
definitely.
with him, Daniels, and AJ.
100%.
Or AJ, Daniels, and
Yes.
Samoa Joe.
It gets better every time you watch
That's
it.
Yes.
my shout out to one of my good friends, one of my best friends, Jack. But that's that's my best friend's, one of my best friend's favorite. It's his favorite match of all time, and for good reason.
Understandably so. But to answer the question, I'm going to have to go with AJ on this.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't really have a reason why. We've seen how the booking has been with John Cena this entire retirement tour. Losses there, some bad
The
losses.
Cena retirement tour, there's a lot for me to talk
It's
about, and
so
again, that's for a
underrated.
separate. That is so much
That's
of a separate
another
episode. I think we're gonna have to just dedicate an episode to the whole
Just to
Triple
the
H
entire-
and to the heel turn.
To say it's been underwhelming and upsetting is an understatement.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to continue from there. I'm praying it gets better. I don't think it's getting better.
We got 5 days only, bro. It's not.
It's not going to get better. So I'm going with AJ.
I am going to
Beat
agree
up
with
John
Rob.
Cena.
I'm going to agree with Rob. I think John's going to win, but I wouldn't be mad if AJ won. And it's, to me, it's. I didn't grow up watching TNA. I never really heard about TNA, but I always knew and heard about AJ.
Right.
And then when I was kind of stopping to watch, when I was kind of like getting to that point of stop watching when I was a kid, that was when AJ like first came to WWE, and that was definitely a bad mistake on my part because AJ just went on an absolute dog of a run in 2016,
Yeah.
and 2017 and 2018. And it's just, seeing the film of him when he was in Ring of Honor and in, I almost said AEW, and in TNA and in New Japan, it's just, he's a different breed.
New Japan, what a time when that was
That
so
was one of the
relevant.
Yeah.
Yes.
promotions.
Bullet Club and everything, man.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then you take John Cena, which since I was 5 years old was been my favorite wrestler of all time. John
Right.
Cena, to me, is the WWE. John Cena is who I think about when I think about the WWE. John Cena has stayed my favorite wrestler for the past 15 years. The fact that we are on this retirement tour, it hit me last year that, fuck, this is the last time I'm seeing my favorite wrestler, the greatest of all time, wrestle. And I think as everyone did, they wanted like the match with Randy, the match with Punk, and the
We
match
had
with
so
everything.
many ideas. The ideas the fan base had, the WWE Universe had, compared to what is actually being executed, it's so different.
Like,
It's so different.
The one thing I told one of my boys, right, and it's like, this was the easiest retirement tour you could have done.
Yes.
Like, quite literally. You didn't need elaborate storylines.
You listen to the fans.
The
Not
only
just listen to the fans, but
the only elaborate storyline they could have done is Cody.
and the thing is, I wouldn't even have done Cody. I told you this. I said they should have just done Gunther.
I would have been
Yes,
happy with that.
Make him win the Rumble,
And
make
have
him go up
Gunther.
against Gunther, make him lose, and do the storyline of Cena being desperate, wanting to do 17.
Yes.
And then at SummerSlam he wins it.
Yeah.
And it would have been. It would have
And
made.
Seth cashes in on it.
You could have done the Seth Cash-in, but it would have made Gunther a super heel.
Yes.
Everyone would have hated him.
Yes.
Because you ruined Cena's retirement tour, and he becomes this like big evil guy for the next 10 years.
Yes.
The guy that messed up Cena's retirement tour.
Because he also ruined Goldberg.
He ruined
So this
Goldberg's
would've been-
retirement. You could have done so much with Gunther. You wanted to do Cody because
You
Cody's
could make him the
top
next. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but Gunther, you could make him the next legend killer like it was with Randy.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
you could have.
yes.
And a lot of people don't like Gunther because he's not a performer; he's a wrestler.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's 100%.
He goes in the ring, he's gonna give you a great match, but maybe his promos are gonna be a bit boring, maybe they're gonna be a bit repetitive, but you're always gonna get something out of it at the end.
Oh,
Yes.
100%.
So it's a shame they did Gunther Jay. We try not to talk about that.
I don't know if I told you, Rob. I definitely think I told you, Cam. But my original ideas for the main event was night 1 do Gunther and John for the World Heavyweight,
Yeah.
and then night 2 do Roman, Punk, Cody for the WWE.
I think that was the original plan too, right?
That was the original
Unreal. They showed that.
They showed that would the original board showed Punk and Gunther, and then it's John and Cody stayed. And listen, I'm not mad about it because
I'm not
John
mad again,
with
but-
John and Cody because that their match at WrestleMania was.
Awful.
I don't want to say it was awful, but it was mediocre at best. Because, and it comes back to the whole, and I don't want to get into it, but it comes back to the whole point that I've made with the retirement tour. It's just you're doing something different with Cena. You're taking the 2012 heel Cena approach idea and making it for the modern day.
Yeah.
But then the match that they had at SummerSlam, I will argue, is the greatest match of the year.
I still give it to Io and Rhea and Evolution.
And Evolution?
I get what you mean though. It's up there.
So can we all? So I'm gonna go John Cena because winning the AJ Styles match because I think John defeating AJ gives that moment to AJ to reevaluate his career and gives that whole retirement storyline.
Okay.
Next up, or now the last two matches.
Real quick though,
Yes.
I'm gonna tease this for the next episode. Dwayne Johnson, I'm coming for you, brother. Next episode, I'm coming for you.
Now, the last two matches to talk about, of course, the Women's Crown Jewel Championship and the Men's Crown Jewel Championship matches. Let's start with the women's first. We have Tiffany Stratton representing SmackDown as the WWE Women's Champion against Stephanie McGuire representing Raw as the Women's World Champion. I'm going Stephanie. I love Tiffany. I've said this yesterday on the show, and I've said this before. Tiffany is just a remarkable talent. She's phenomenal in the ring. I know Cam.
I'm pretty sure when it comes to Tiffany, me and Rob are on the same page.
Where she's a phenomenal ring performer, but her character work, she's better as a heel.
She's way better as a heel.
I intend to agree, but I really do like the whole
Babyface?
babyface work right now. It's not. I'm not sitting here and say it's the best babyface work.
No, it's not.
But I really like it.
It's decent.
I
It's
like
decent.
it. The only problem is again what Rob.
It was good against Charlotte Flair. I
Oh,
will say that.
100%. Another thing that Rob really does point out to me is with the SmackDown Women's Division how it's only just Jade and Nia.
The fact that I think she faced Jade 5 times and she
5 times.
faced Nia like 8 times.
Oh, yes.
And then she had one match I think against Naomi, right?
What are we doing? Like quite literally, what are we doing? What is this?
And then you had the Trish Stratus match.
The fact that you're saying this, I forgot. I literally forgot that this happened. This run has been so lackluster for what it could have been,
Yeah.
considering that Mania match with Charlotte, great, but I
Great.
think that's mostly carried by Charlotte. Let me be honest.
It is carried by Charlotte.
Charlotte's character work is great.
Yeah,
No
of
matter-
course,
No matter
100%.
what people say about her, she's phenomenal.
Oh,
Yes.
100%.
She is phenomenal. She is Ric Flair's
The
daughter.
fact that we're saying bad stuff about her, it shows how good she is.
Yes, 100%.
But for the rest of it, Jade and Nia, no memorable matches. Especially that final match with the.
Don't even get me started on that match. You know what's funny about it? The night of that match was my first. Like I missed that match. So I had work the next morning.
Yes. I told you about it. I texted you literally about it.
I watched the highlights on YouTube, and it's just like Jade is a good wrestler. Nia is a good wrestler. I'm not gonna sit here and say that she's
She's better than what she was before.
She's better. She's way. And then again, I praised Tiffany. Why did you guys underperform? Why did you guys
You shouldn't be
not deliver?
That was so disappointing.
And then you have Stephanie, who gave us one of the best matches this year against Io at WrestlePalooza.
Phenomenal.
Incredible match.
I love both women, and I think we can all unanimously agree that I think Stephanie is going to take
Stephanie
it.
should
Yes.
win it. She'll cement her reign as well. Which
Yes.
is great. And we move on from
La
that.
Primera all the way.
I'll bring that up.
Now, of course, the last match, which is a match that has me overthinking, has made me been overthinking since WrestlePalooza, is the
You're
Seth Rollins.
You're Seth Rollins.
Is Seth Rollins versus Cody
Yeah.
Rhodes.
Has to be said.
Has to be said.
I love Cody.
It has to be said.
He is the face of the company, but if you're really trying to push this whole
Vision.
thing, you have to give it to Seth.
Listen to what Paul Heyman said on Raw. He literally said it. You have to win this. There's no way you can't win this. For the Vision to go through it, for the Vision to survive, for Bronson and Braun Breaker to
And Bronze.
continue to follow you, you have to win this. For you to keep Paul Heyman, you have to win this. For Paul Heyman not to go back to Roman, you have to win this.
Yes.
There's so much pressure on Seth. He is going to fold.
Yes.
I'm going to say that right now. He is going to fold, but he's going to end up winning. He's going to have to win. There's no way he doesn't win.
You guys know how I feel about Cody. Cody's my favorite wrestler right now.
Fuck Cody.
Cody's my.
I love Cody.
No,
I like Cody. I'm tired of Cody, but fuck Cody.
I love Cody. I really do. Like, and I'd be fine whether he, if he gets out of the title picture and does the whole Rhea or Charlotte thing we're having, or even, be honest, you could also do a whole John thing too, like have him just be in the mid card and kind of run the mid card as well with like a U.S. title reign or something.
Open challenge?
Open challenge or
The
something.
open
or
challenge with
something.
Sammy has been amazing. Sorry.
Oh yeah, on a quick side note.
I completely forgot to say
Shout
that.
out to Sami Zayn. by the way.
Yeah.
Hear me out. What if tomorrow night Santos Escobar enters the United States Open Challenge? It makes sense because he did resign.
He did resign.
Hey, by the way, Santos Escobar, shout out to you too.
Shout out to Escobar,
Incredible.
Santos Escobar.
You were ready to walk away. They made you.
You did
sizable
what you
offer.
needed to do.
Yeah, and you came back. Hopefully, creatively, it gets better with you.
They said his creative storyline will be so much better, and I'm really hoping for it.
The fact that he banked on himself and he was ready to walk away.
He was actually supposed to dethrone Vikingo.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
he was supposed to dethrone Vikingo instead of Dom.
Huh.
That would have been fucking awesome.
It would have been great, especially with Santos. I think Santos is just a disconnect with the crowd, but he's incredible.
Oh, I agree with
He's
that.
incredible.
He's gonna win this.
It's gonna click. It's gonna
It's
click.
gonna click at some point, but they just have to be patient with him.
What?
I'm glad you guys did not hear what I just said. He's gonna win the speed title. Why? Bro, the speed title.
Did they not get rid of it?
It's gonna go to NXT because they have Soul on NXT
Yeah, they have
with it.
soul with it, but I think they're trying to get rid of it.
They are gonna get rid of it.
Quietly, at least.
I don't know, man. But let's go back to this match. I love Cody. Cody's my guy. He's my favorite wrestler right now. He's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I will fight for this fucking man. But then you have a visionary, a revolutionary.
Seth freaking Rollins.
I'm gonna quote one of the greatest wrestlers of all time and one of the greatest matches of all time. I'm sorry, I love you, Cody, but give me Seth. Give me Seth. I think Seth really doesn't need this.
He needs
this.
But that's, yeah,
He's
I mean, listen.
0-22 against Cody.
That's
Yeah.
actually an insane stat, by the way.
That is an insane stat. And like fucking like PLE wise, he's fucking 3-0.
He's 0-3. He's 0-3.
He's 3
yeah.
and yeah. Oh my gosh. But
Yes,
let's
Seth has to win that. If they're really trying to do something with the vision, yeah.
think about with
For the
the vision, man. Let's think about the vision. That's what it is, man. Let's think about the vision. But before we wrap up as we're about to wrap up our WWE segment, as of right now, what is our score heading into Crown Jewel?
Hype level or?
Hype level or just overall event
Expectations?
status? Expectation level, yes. Hype expectation level.
Why don't you go first? I gotta think on this.
Based on the matches alone, I would say the hype should be 8.
Okay.
But my hype with the company in general is like at a general 6.
Okay.
So I will give it a general 7.
Okay. That's fair.
I'm on the same page as Rob. My expectations for this, I'm setting them so low that they can't fuck up. I'm setting it so low that they can't fuck up. My expectations for this is about to be a 4.
Wow.
That's how desperate I am right
It
now.
is scary though with WWE right now.
It
Like,
is,
you
yes.
can't expect.
I had it at 8.5 yesterday, but now like rethinking about it, I'm kind of with you, Rob. I'm gonna give it say like a 7.5. 7.
Yes, I'm around there for that. But my expectations is still gonna be at a 4.
A 4? Okay.
Yes.
I mean,
The fact that we have to lower our expectation with the amount of stars and matches that they're having.
It's so it's
bad.
it
embarrassing. It's
is
embarrassing.
embarrassing. But let's talk about some more relevant stuff. I mean, today starts Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con. And on Saturday, Marvel Television will be having its presentation at Comic-Con. So I'm hoping we get specifically Marvel Animation. So
Shout out my sister and my cousins, Carolyn and my cousin Mary. They're both gonna be there.
Yeah, you said that to me.
So I'm about to have them record everything. Chris is also gonna be
Chris
there.
is going to, my cousin Anthony,
Yes.
shout out Anthony, will be there.
Yes, he said there's a lot of people that are gonna be there too. So
Yeah.
expect him to send us a lot
Jack,
of
my best friend
pictures.
Jack's gonna be there.
So
But I don't have the money. I'm broke.
But Marvel Television will be there, and they did say Charlie Cox did pull out because he's going to London to film Brand New Day.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do we think we will be getting the season 2 trailer or season 2 teaser or anything for Daredevil Born Again season 2? I think so, because you have your main villain still there. You have Vincent D'Onofrio still there.
Right.
I don't think we're gonna get a trailer, but a teaser is definitely gonna come.
Granted,
The teaser's definitely on the works.
One thing I've been praying for, because it's one of my favorite animated shows right now, I'm praying for the X-Men 97 season 2.
They haven't mentioned anything about it for a while.
The last thing I heard was just the whole Ross McQuan, the actor who voices Professor X, was the whole season 2. Like, I don't know how the fuck Disney greenlit this, but season 2 is dark because it's apparently a lot of people's dying. A lot of people are dying.
I love that.
Interesting.
So I'm intrigued, man. And X-Men 97 was fucking phenomenal. That was a show that I knew I had a 10 out of 10 hype for, and when I finally watched it,
Expectations were met.
my expectations were more than met. I could say that this was the greatest show, the greatest animated show of the 2020s, next to Invincible.
Arcane is up there too.
I have actually never seen Arcane.
Arcane, I'm gonna have a lot of enemies with this, but season 1 I think was phenomenal. The animation is.
Is that a hot take?
No, it's not a hot take.
Okay.
The next is the hot take.
Okay.
The animation stays perfect from season 1 to season 2. The hot take is season 2 storyline is very not good. It's not good. It's focusing a lot on some characters that we don't need to focus on, and it's more directed to maybe shippers.
Okay.
I don't want to say this, but it's like you're straying away from the actual storyline to give people a feel-good moment, which isn't warranted in this situation. But
Right.
it's whatever. It's a great show still. Give it a 9 out of 10.
Okay. I mean, are you guys excited for anything at Comic-Con with the Marvel TV? You know, any?
Off the top of my head, I got nothing.
I think you're definitely going to get a trailer for Wonder Man too.
I'm not excited for that, I'll be honest.
I'm kind of excited because Wonder Man's an interesting character, and I love Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. You think he's a great actor, so I'm really intrigued to see that. Like I said, I think for me, my most level of hyped is just season 2 of 97,
Right.
and then season 2 of Daredevil, and then even though he also did pull out because he's filming Brand New Day as well, but also
You're
the
hoping
Punisher
for it, yeah.
for the Punisher TV special, something
That could be interesting.
just something about it, because Punisher is just a phenomenal character.
Yes.
Let's go into the last segment real quick, and this time we're actually going to use you, Rob, since you don't know anything about football and you're kind of getting into NFL. So this morning in our sports media class, I was showing Cam. I was reading an article on technically the 4 starting rookie quarterbacks right now. So the Browns have 2 starting rookie quarterbacks, Dylan Gabriel and Shador Sanders.
Okay.
Then there's Cam Ward, who's the starting quarterback of the Tennessee Titans, and then
He's
Jackson.
not a rookie though.
Cam Ward's a rookie. Cam Ward is a rookie.
He's a sophomore.
No, Cam Ward is a rookie. He got drafted in 2025.
Oh shit.
You're thinking of another guy.
I'm thinking of another guy.
Not you. You might be thinking about Levis, but I don't think so. I'm not a fan of Will.
The Will Levis memes from last year were hilarious.
I'm not a big fan. Like I like Will Levis.
No, he's
but I'm
not
a big
good,
fan.
but it's hilarious. He's comical. The way
No, he is comical. He is actually.
I don't know
funny
if you
as
remember
fuck.
the interception he threw and he just fell on his knees.
Yeah, he was like.
Yes. I'll find the picture and I'll show you it after. man.
And
That was
then
hilarious.
of course the Giants quarterback Jackson Dart.
It's the dart arrow, man.
So let's look at the article real quick, Rob. So here we're starting with Shador and Shador Sanders. So Ralph, I'm going to probably butcher it, Vacciano?
Yes.
Ralph Vacciano said the Browns saw enough from Dylan Gabriel in his first start that they felt comfortable with trading Joe Flacco away.
He's an old-ass man.
So yeah, and Joe Flacco is a veteran of the game. He's played on numerous teams. He played in...
He's been playing since like the 2000s.
Oh,
No, 2010s.
10, sorry.
Because I think... Cause
No.
Really? When did he get drafted?
Early 2000s.
No.
I'm pretty sure early. No, sorry, not early. Late 2000s.
careers in football don't usually last long.
No,
Right?
that nigga got gray beard and everything.
Oh God.
He's been playing since 2008, so late 2000.
Yeah, see? I knew I was
And
right.
he's been through so many different teams. He went from being in Baltimore, being a Super Bowl champion
Yeah.
and MVP, to Denver, to the Jets, to
Ravens.
Phillies. I said the Ravens.
Yep, my bad. You said Baltimore.
Yeah, and then to Philly, then back to the Jets, then back to Cleveland, then back to Indiana, then back to Cleveland, and
Yes.
now he's in Cincinnati.
Okay.
Starting
He just
for,
returned to the league last year or the year before?
last year.
Last year.
Okay.
So
How old is he?
who? Joe Flacco?
Yeah.
Joe Flacco is 40 years old,
40 years old.
and he comes from Jersey.
Oh God.
Man, fuck Jersey.
But now the Browns not only the Browns do have Dylan Gabriel, they also do have Shador Sanders, and when you have a
He's
young
losing to Sandy there.
he is, and when you have a young quarterback, it's really important to put a support system around him, which is what a scout says. So, a scout also did say that I don't understand why the Browns just dismantled theirs. Eric D. Williams did say that after sitting and watching behind Flacco, Gabriel did take his first start on Sunday against one of the top defensive coordinators in
Yeah.
Brian Flores. And the rookie quarterback had, handled his own 190 passing yards
Yeah.
and 2 touchdowns in a 21-17 against the Vikings. So Gabriel does now have the opportunity of earning that starting job, and it didn't come to a surprise from a scout who evaluated him coming out of college. He was a super quick release, and there's great work habits that can overcome his limitations in lengths. So what do you have to say about Dylan Gabriel, hearing about Dylan?
I think I'm gonna compare this to basketball and soccer a bit.
Okay.
And I want to say when you got a young guy, it's kind of hard putting a lot of pressure on him, especially as a starter. I don't know if he has another backup quarterback with him or if
Billy Zapp.
is he.
Irrelevant.
They're very irrelevant. Very irrelevant.
Is the team expected to reach
It's the Browns.
There's no expectation.
There's no
Cleveland.
So
Cleveland, if Cincinnati locks in with Flacco, Cleveland's 4, but I think Cleveland's going 3.
okay, so there's no real expectation.
I didn't think about that.
What?
I didn't think about that, what I was going to say there. Because I was like, wait a minute, they could also go 2, but then Lamar's coming
No.
back soon.
But they're very underwhelming this year.
They are. Listen, you do have Quinshon Judkins, which y'all did, the
Yes.
whole allegations, but he's performing, and then you do have Dylan Gabriel, and of course you have one of the best defensive players in Myles Garrett, but you're not the Browns. The Browns are not the team, and it sucks to say because I have
They have a
team-
lot more
personal
work to
Browns
still
fan.
do. I'm going to keep on saying that. They have so much more to develop. They have
They
a lot
do.
more work to do.
And, well, if they're not expected to go far or whatnot.
Yeah.
I think it's good using your young guy to maybe develop him, give him some minutes. It's good developmental, definitely. But
Yes.
if you look at maybe the Spurs and Wembanyama,
Yep, that's a
when
good.
Wembanyama came in, he was expected to be the greatest guy ever, but they didn't force 36 minutes on him straight
No.
away. There was slowly you build him up, you're gonna give him minutes, and now you look at Wembanyama, he's looking like a top 5 player in the
You know
league.
he got taller, right?
He got taller as well. That's insane. And I'm gonna compare it also to my team in soccer, Man United.
You're a Man United
I am a
fan?
Man United fan.
Okay,
unfortunately.
wait. I used to be a Tottenham fan.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then my friend put me on.
Spurs.
No.
Spurs?
No. I was a Spurs fan for a good majority of my life. It was insufferable. And then when Son left, I decided to leave. I said it was finally time.
Yeah, but you guys got the title off of us before, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm very pissed at that still. With Man United right now, we have this problem with one of our young stars called Mainu. Fans want to see him play.
Yeah.
But
The manager doesn't want to play him because he doesn't want to put pressure on him.
Okay,
that's understandable.
that is understandable.
The thing is, there's been this whole discourse of he's our best midfielder. He's still young.
Yeah.
He's still young. We don't
How
know.
young is he?
He is 20, I think.
Oh.
But the thing in soccer is usually these young guys, they take 3-4 years before they develop into a great star. Usually you got the generational talents, Mbappe's, the Haalands.
Yamal?
Yamal as well, they're very young. They become some of the best players already, but most of these great players, they get good at like 21, 22. And if you're already trying to force this whole pressure, especially with Man United, the biggest club in the world, there is a problem. You can't put pressure on this 20-year-old. He's going to burn out quick. We're seeing it with Ahmad. We saw it with Rashford. We're seeing it with all these guys. We got to integrate them in the team slowly, and they're going to become good, but don't force too much onto them. There's a lot of expectation on United. There's a lot of expectation on Wembanyama, and I think, what was the name, the quarterback?
Dylan Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel. Considering the team doesn't have a lot of pressure on it, it could be good, but they shouldn't force too much onto him.
Now they also do still have Shador Sanders, and one thing that I'm reading right here that
There's no
I
point in
scouts.
drafting him. Just trade him.
I agree.
They're not going to use him. Trade him.
Now, one scout did say on here, a national scout did say on here that Sanders has most of the physical traits, but he needs to grow. He just needs to grow both mentally and
100% mentally.
and emotionally.
You saw that interview. He's not mature.
He's not.
He's not mature. He has a lot of work that needs to get done.
And his father is.
His father is the
Deion
reason.
Sanders.
His father is the reason he's not mature. I'm going to keep on saying that. I love Deion Sanders. I loved Shador when he was in Colorado. That was amazing. Great times here and there. But there was a lot of bad as well.
Yeah, oh,
He was
100%.
way too immature. He's still way too immature. He decided to drop down just because he didn't want to play underneath Lamar Jackson. That's an amazing QB in itself. You have an opportunity to learn from one of the best of this current generation, this current era, and you can become the same level as him, if not better. Why not capitalize on that and take that? You decided to go to the Browns instead, who had Joe Flacco, this old ass man. Sure, he's great. Sure, he's still got some stuff in him, but he's gone.
He's gone.
He's
No,
washed.
he's washed.
No legs, no nothing. And that man is basically in a foster care. He's mentally not there anymore.
No, he's.
Lamar Jackson was the best person to capitalize on, and he blew it because he's immature. He has so much to do.
I also argued the fact on my friend Pete's show. I think he should have went to Vegas because he would have learned from Geno.
Smith?
Yes,
Fuck you gonna learn from Smith?
you had a point there. But Geno can. But here's the thing with Geno. Geno can play good when he wants to play good.
Yes, I agree with that. But also, look at the coach.
It's Pete Carroll.
Yes. You think he's gonna learn? You think he's gonna develop under Pete Carroll?
You got a point there. Next guy I got here is Cam Ward on the second.
And
So
then real quick,
yes.
talking about developmental as well, I think a lot of these kids, they don't want to develop under the greats. They want to go to a team.
They wanna do their own.
They want to do their own team. They want to be the next big guy. I'm going to take control of this team. It's not a good look, guys.
It's not. No
Eli.
one is like.
Eli, Brady, Peyton, Aaron,
Yes.
Drew, all guys, all quarterbacks who've learned from former quarterbacks, former good quarterbacks.
Yep.
And they became,
The great.
they're considered to be the greatest, some of the greatest of all time.
If not the yeah.
If not the greatest, with the
Arguably so.
Brady's.
Yes.
And these kids run away from the grind. Like, I'm not trying to talk like an old head, but you got to work.
But
You
exactly.
got to wait. You're going to get your moment, but if you're trying to rush...
You're dead.
if you run away and you just do your stuff, it's like... it's not gonna
Next
work
up, I got Cam Ward. And Ben Arthur said that Cam Ward did deliver in the clutch time. And that is
Yes.
100%. He was the number one overall pick. He completed 72.2% of his passes for 193 yards with the interception, which was then, of course, recovered by Tennessee for a touchdown in the fourth quarter. And he had the victory against the Cardinals.
It's the Cardinals. That's not nothing to be proud about.
Yeah.
It's midget Murray.
Yeah.
You gotta see him. He's actually so short. A regular snap goes above his head.
But now because of the Titans game, what I'm reading here is that Brian Callahan, of course, the Titans head coach,
Yep.
and the staff are looking to do for more consistent plays for Ward, especially since Ward's play before the final quarter and particularly in the first half. Ward's play was representative of the struggles that have defined most of his rookie season to this point. So it's again very much of development, like we both said.
Who's in the QB room for the Titans?
I think it's him and Levis, and there's one other guy in there. I don't know who it is.
Anyone with a veteran presence?
I don't know. Maybe Tannehill's retired.
No, Tannehill retired.
Let's look at the Tennessee Titans.
All right.
I mean, I don't know. I just know it's him and Levis.
Because if that's the case, I have something to say after that. But let me know first.
So let's see here. We have player information. Will Levis is not even there.
Where is he? Is he gone?
I don't think he's gone, but he's not.
No.
He's not on the active roster right now.
Is he out of the league?
I don't know. The only veteran he has is Brandon Allen.
All right, so I'll say what I gotta say.
Go right ahead. And you know how I feel about the Titans.
I know you hate the Titans.
I won't say I hate the Titans, but they're my least favorite team because I feel like they have a potential, but they're not using it.
Exactly, and it kind of reminds me of, I don't know if this is the right analogy, Damian Lillard for Portland.
Okay.
You could say that he doesn't have the right foundation around him. He's definitely not in a good spot, and I don't think
The only guy he has is Scoot.
exactly. I don't think he's gonna make it. Well, who's a good comparison?
I don't know.
Scatterboo, we know him. We know he's amazing. He's a running back.
I'm gonna get to the Giants in a minute.
Yeah.
They're literally the last team.
Let me see what I gotta say.
Yeah, go
when it comes to Scatterboo, though, he's great. He's gonna be amazing. He's not gonna last long, and that's gonna be unfortunate unless he changes things. I don't want him to change his whole play because, like with Ashton Genty, they made him switch up his whole stance, and I ruined everything for him.
Yeah.
Right now he's fixing it and he's trying to find himself again, and
Yeah.
it's great. I'm loving that for him because I want him to bounce back and be the
love
person
Genty.
he was at Boise State.
He was a
Because
dog.
that man was a dog. That man was running down, hawking down everything. Pause. I'm sorry.
But keep going.
But with Cam Ward, he needs a right foundation around him. He needs help. He needs guidance. He has no guidance. That's what I see in my eyes. And right now, he's just going to keep on losing. He's going to keep on being lost. And his value and everything is going to go down. He's going to become a negative asset. Off topic, Dalton Knecht was just called a negative asset on the Lakers.
Yeah.
I can't believe that's a thing. That's insane.
I think with Connect, they messed him up when they traded him and then they brought
Yes,
him back.
they
Yeah.
ruined his confidence.
They ruined his
ruined his
confidence and
confidence.
everything. And you're calling him a negative asset. That's not his fault. That's your
No.
fault. That's your organization's
How
fault.
can you do that?
Yeah, it's crazy thing. I just want Ward to succeed.
Yes.
Because Ward is a good quarterback.
I want him to thrive. If he has to leave Titans, fucking leave. Because he's a great quarterback. He has a lot of potential.
The only weapon he has is Tony Pollard.
That's saying something.
And that's saying something.
That's saying a lot.
Yes, you have Chicky Okonkwo, okay?
Oh.
Now let's get to the last pick, and of course I'm going to probably take more of the reins of this because it's the Giants and that's Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
So Ralph Vecchiano reported that in the aftermath of the Giants' loss, Dart went to the locker room and apologized to everybody and taking the blame and promising to do better. And in his exact
That's
word,
very commendable.
Vecchiano's exact words is, he took the blame and promised he'd do better, exactly what a good leader should do.
Yes.
And that's 100% the case. They need more with their franchise quarterback. They do, because Russ is a great quarterback. We've seen him play.
He's going
But
to get traded.
He was in the running to get traded. Him and Jameis were in the running to get traded to the Bengals.
He's still going to get traded.
I
Someone's
will
going to get
say,
traded.
the one thing is, I don't think Jameis should get traded.
I think keep him.
I think Jameis should stay. He signed a 2-year for a fucking reason.
Yeah.
Jameis should stay because he's here to teach the young guys.
You think Russell's petty right now? You think Russell is petty right now?
I don't think so. There's definitely a case you can argue with that, but
Yeah.
I don't think he is. I think that, he just wasn't performing to the level that he hoped to perform. He wasn't at the level he was performing.
He performed good one game.
He won game, but you still fucking lost in overtime against the fucking Cowboys.
And you know why? Because of that goddamn interception.
Yeah,
That is fucking horrible throw.
but here's another big problem too
That was a low IQ throw.
Here's another big problem too that's reported in that Fox Sports article.
Yeah.
He has his biggest weapon out. You have no
Malik
weapon.
Neighbors.
Malik Neighbors is out for the rest of the season.
So that he's not at fault. And I
He's not
understand.
at fault. He's not at fault. A Giants win comes with the fucking loss of your star boy. That's why I said go trade for something. That's why I think
Who did you say we should trade for?
I think we should go get Chris Olave.
Yeah.
I think Chris Olave, listen, I would love to see Olave in the Jets, but the Jets are a different
It's
fucking
a
story.
great chemistry if he goes to the Jets.
Oh, 100%.
But it's a desperation that we need.
It is. There's also rumors of Olave going to Pittsburgh. But if you
I have no comments on that.
if you want to talk about a wide receiver room that needs help, the Giants need help. Slayton is out right now. I don't know when he's coming back. Malik is out
He was
until next
underperforming
fucking.
anyways.
He was. Malik's out till next fucking season. Tonight, when the Giants play against the Eagles, you have Wan'Dale Robinson,
Don't remind me. Don't remind me.
Gunnar Olszewski, and Jalen Hyatt as your fucking starting three. And again, no disrespect to Wan'Dale Robinson or Gunnar Olszewski or Jalen Hyatt.
Yeah.
Wan'Dale is Wan'Dale Robinson. He's fine. Gunnar Olszewski is also fine, but there's potential. I've spoken on how much untapped potential is in Jalen Hyatt.
Yep.
I was really hoping that the game against the Saints helped untap that potential for Hyatt. I hoped that Dart did do that for Hyatt, and it didn't. It really didn't. And it's just, I think the Giants need help. Don't need help in defensive wise. They have a top tier defense. Brian Burns, Abdul Carter, Dexter
Sexy
Lawrence,
Dempsey,
Kevon Thibodeau.
We have a good.
There's a good defense. The offense needs help. The offense needs help.
We need saving. We made you a Giants fan, right?
Yeah.
Welcome to a lifelong of suffering, motherfucker.
Lifelong of suffering?
You ever see fucking that meme on TikTok with Keith David? Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
No,
Welcome to hell.
Do not watch tonight's game.
Yeah, tonight that we're playing against the Eagles, that's going to be a fucking murder. But don't underestimate, because I think there could be Dart could perform, but who knows? I mean,
so now I'm sporting Man United suffering.
Yeah.
Suffering, yeah.
McLaren in F1, who's probably going to start suffering next season.
Yeah, McLaren, yeah.
And we're not looking good. I'm scared.
Well, you're a basketball fan too. Who's your
I
fan?
support the Knicks.
Oh, so you're not suffering. You're
The Knicks is like, we don't win no.
We don't win, but we're good, but we're not good enough to win.
Yeah.
We're not good. Yeah, exactly. But
What other sport do I follow?
you don't really follow baseball.
I don't follow
hockey.
baseball. I'm trying to get into baseball.
No, don't
get into baseball.
Don't.
Hockey, I think you would like, because hockey's funny in the fact that they get into fights all the time.
Yeah, I think that would be enjoyable.
But listen, hey man,
That's a whole other thing.
to wrap up the NFL talk, I mean, and Rob, I'm really sorry that I really didn't give you a lot of the range for NFL.
No. I mean,
He's
I'm
learning.
trying to learn.
He's
so
learning.
that's what I mean.
But-
the one thing I kind of heard about it is like, I feel like NFL teams are not really taking risks when it comes to players. Or it's
Yeah.
just,
To an extent,
To an
yeah.
extent,
Yes.
yeah. That's a good way of putting it.
You know what? That's a very great outsider's point of view.
Yeah. But to wrap up the NFL talk, I mean, listen, the Giants just need help a lot of reasons, for a lot of things. I really do think Olave should be coming to us. I did throw a possibility, but it's a very, 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 very slim chance that and he's definitely not himself anymore with getting OBJ again, but there's no reason to get OBJ. It's just...
I still want OBJ, but that's just for reminiscence.
Yeah.
That's just...
But the other thing with OBJ that I pointed out was that he's there for the veteran experience to teach guys like Malik, to teach guys like Wan'Dale. And
So get him next year. Get him next year, Tom.
You could, but who knows? I mean, listen.
Training camp.
Yeah, you got a point there. But that was today's show. First show went really well with everybody. Of course, me and Cam will be coming on every Thursday.
Around this time, yeah.
Around 11:15, 11:30 with a new guest. Rob, thanks for coming on. It's always great to have you on.
it's been a pleasure.
Go check out our new Instagram that we'll be launching very soon on whatchamacallit. What was the name of the show already? We messed up the name of the show.
Unplanned Punks or something?
Yeah,
Someone.
Unguided Punks. There we go.
Punks, there you go.
I don't know why I forgot the name of the show.
We're so bad at this.
This is the first time we're doing podcasts in a very long time. So, but go check out our.
Give us a break, man.
Give us a break. Go check out our new Instagram we'll be launching, Unguided Punks.
Yes.
Go follow my Instagram, Donald8. Go follow Cam's Instagram.
Curl Guy Cam.
And Rob, where can everybody find you?
We can follow me on Instagram. I do photography and film. You can follow me at rob.ouedo, and I usually do film and photography, just like I said. Film club, we do a lot of stuff.
Yes.
I'm promoting that as well. We got a lot of good stuff going on, so pull up. We're gonna have
You
fun.
and I are gonna have to do some work, not just for photography and film, but also with my TV studio club. We're gonna have to get some work.
Yeah, you guys, that would be a really good
Yes.
collaboration.
I'll talk to the president and we'll see what.
Yeah.
But all right, guys, it was great having you on. Tune in next week. We'll be
Next week we're talking about basketball as well. I got
next
some
week.
shit to say.
Next week, basketball will be starting in 2 weeks. So next week we'll be talking about basketball and maybe talk about the aftermath of Crown Jewel and whatever else happens. Maybe the aftermath of the NFL and everything. But also you can go listen to mine and Cam's show on 88.1, New Power Rebirth from 12 to 1 on Wednesdays. Where Rob will occasionally will pop in.
Yes.
Everybody have a wonderful day today, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.